Mr. D.
Yeah, Judge, I'm here on Mr. Edward Brandon, Burton. Thank you. Edward Burton, he had gone, yesterday, Your Honor, to, take a drug test. It's my understanding from talking to, pre-trial. Services that, my client had tested positive for cocaine,
Come up, Mr. Burton.
methamphetamines, and marijuana.
We sent him for a drug test yesterday. He tested
Violation for the.
He tested positive for methamphetamine, cocaine, and what else?
THC.
No, sorry, goes with you. No, sir, it's unacceptable. Can't be using. I'm not gonna talk to you. We'll let you talk to your lawyer. You tell me, but.
How about cocaine?
Judge, I'm approaching on Mr. Perez. This was a case from yesterday, but it was full today. I unfortunately wasn't able to get back here in time to approach on PC.
Really, we're happy that you made it. So you said Perez, right?
Yes, Judge. Jorge Perez.
You are Jorge Perez?
That is Jorge Perez.
Mr.
Yes.
Perez, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. So correct me if I'm wrong, that he was out on bond on this case, right?
Judge, I'm not.
Yeah,
Not
we
sure about
gave him a
that.
general bond and he failed to appear. You know, Mr. Perez, we gave you a free bond and you got out there. All you had to do was come back. And when you come back, good things happen. I want you to listen. Your failure to appear, we issued a warrant. We revoked the bond. You ended up going back to jail and you spent enough time to where immigration was able to put a detainer on you. That's why you were stuck in there now. For future reference, when you pick up a criminal case, come to court because good things happen. Had you come back, it probably could have been resolved in a good way for you. Do you understand?
Yes.
You also need to understand that what you're doing now is you are pleading guilty to the offense of driving while intoxicated.
We're actually approaching on probable cause.
Oh, you are? Oh, I thought you were pleading to.
Judge.
Oh, my fault.
Well,
Well, it may end up good. I don't know.
Actually, once he was detained, he was taken to immigration. He almost immediately.
Oh, really?
The GOP bond, Judge.
Okay. I thought he got out. You sent to immigration?
Yes, he was denied bond and he was
Got
returned.
it.
Judge.
Okay, well, he got a bond, I guess, because of the GOB,
Correct.
so you don't think there's PC?
I don't think there's probable cause in this case, Judge.
Do it up.
Yes, Judge. On December 16th, 2024, at approximately 12 a.m., the officers were stationary on West San Houston Parkway when a prohibited vehicle alert displayed a gray Mustang that was prohibited on the toll road. The officer observed that the vehicle was prohibited since August 25th, 2024, and owed $1,536 to the Harris County Toll Road Authority. The officer initiated a traffic stop. Upon contact with the defendant, who was the driver of the vehicle, the officer observed a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage, red glossy eyes, and slurred speech. The officer observed the vehicle to be registered to the defendant, and the defendant admitted to drinking. Standard sobrieties were conducted, HGN 6 out of 6, walk and turn 4 out of 8, one leg stand 3 out of 4. The DIC was read and the defendant consented to breath. The results were .067 and .065. And the officer further stated that the defendant's BAC would have been .085 at the time of stop. And that was whatever that, yeah.
Okay. So what's your argument?
So Judge, my concern is that it seems like the police officer has some type of suspicion that he was intoxicated, asked him to do this FST.
No.
Yes,
The
Judge.
stop was initially because it's a prohibited vehicle, right?
Right.
You owe a crap load of fines and fees to the toll road. You're not supposed to be on the toll road, right?
Right. But I mean, in regards to DWI, Judge, I mean, he asked him to do SFSTs, he conducted those, and he doubled down on his suspicion and asked him to do the breathalyzer. An hour and a half later, he blows under the legal limit, 0.065. That's significantly less. Now, it's the cop's suspicion. Now, at that point, he uses speculative reasoning to believe that it was a 0.08 at the time that he was driving without any type of scientific method or any type of legal actual scientific basis.
Remember, this is probable cause. We can't get into the facts to whether he's guilty or not guilty, whether he's really at a 0.08 at the time of driving. I don't know, but that's why we have trials, to give them the opportunity to respond to what your argument is, because they can't possibly do it now, you know?
I guess my concern is that if you look at the circumstances in totality, I mean, it seems like if the police officer was doubling down on his suspicion, asking to do a breathalyzer, and he passed it, at that point, the other exams were basically just a physical test instead of actually a test for intoxication.
And you may be well right as far as beyond a reasonable doubt. But this is just a probable cause to see if we go forward. Set the case for trial. I think, you know, it would be a great trial.
In that case, Judge, we would ask for the earliest trial.
Yeah, but here we have a good stop,
Yes, Judge.
smell alcohol.
Yes, Judge. And glossy eyes, and then also, I apologize, let me pull up, and slurred speech. And then after
We've got
that,
all the indicia to begin the DWI investigation, right? Did they do any SFSTs?
after that, they did SFSTs, and they had 6 out of 6 HGNs, 4 out of 8 walking current, 3 out of 4 one-leg stand.
Right, so I think that there's enough just to go forward for probable cause purposes. Now, set it, you know, you may be right as far as they make, you know, it's good for probable cause, but it may not be enough for beyond a reasonable doubt.
Sounds good.
I have to give them at least, we got to give them, what, 30 days? So we can set up a trial in 30 days. Be ready, watch the videos just to make sure, you know, it coincides and,
Just to understand, I have to wait 30 days to set it, or I
no,
can?
no, no. Now,
No,
let them know now so that they can get their ducks in a row as far as subpoenas and all that, you know, and is the breath, is what discovery's in.
Yes, and it's completed, yes, we have. We're just missing station video, but everything else.
Okay, that's a big part, you know, because you're gonna need that as far as breath testing and stuff. So, I mean, just stay on top of it. If you want to set it now,
Yes, Judge.
and if you want to get a couple of weeks just to see if you can get the video,
I think
whatever you want to do.
Judge.
okay, just let Victoria know.
Thanks, Judge.